welcome back to Substandard Roleplaying. My name is Lawrence.
And I'm not wearing the usual red shirt, William.
And this is SLA Industries with Casey.
Hi, and Casey from the Questing GM.
And Dave.
Hey, I am Dave from twitch.tv/Taurus.
Which has not put a video up in such a long time.
I know.
But it's a prime stream to subscribe to.
Speaking of which, Casey
Posted
actually
by
put up
Amazon.
the video, didn't he?
He did.
Oh,
My
that's-
protest
I
is
did.
over.
It was a short stream. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing RPG streams, which is a very, very odd thing to do.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And
I know it puts RPG content online.
Who talks about RPGs for 2 hours straight every day?
Who the hell?
all right, and back to SLA Industries. Let's see. If I remember correctly, we were being sent out. Yes? We had to actually go to... I forget the rival company name. Was it Dark Knight or something?
Dark Knight.
Dark
Yeah.
Knights.
Dark Knight Industries, I believe, right? And we had to raid them or something?
Yes. They're on...
We got a very juicy BPN.
Right.
We're going off-world.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're going to Erebus, one of the combat worlds.
Even better.
We momentarily got our SCL level raised for this one VPN mission.
And it's very high, 6B. Unheard of. Unprecedented. Unbelievable. Too good to be true.
We'll enjoy it for exactly 30 seconds of the campaign before we get mowed down by enemy fire.
Operation 17mm discount.
Great. All right, let's go for it. Start us off, man.
Okay. Well, as per the VPN, the operative squad is required to locate, evaluate, and exploit the Dark Knight research facility designated Full Metal Jacket. Exploitation will take the form of procuring and escaping with developmental Dark Knight combat suits designated Helldiver. Due to previous intelligence vulnerabilities, Full Metal Jacket may be anticipating this operation. LAD services unavailable. No other SLA Industries assets on site. Presence of advanced anti-ship and anti-infantry weaponry confirmed.
Excellent. That's great.
Anti-infantry, perfect.
So what this means is,
It's a suicide mission, is what this means.
before you get on the ship to go off-world to be drop-podded onto the planet, you have time to write your wills and put your affairs in order in case the worst happens.
Which it will.
I didn't get to buy my second life insurance.
No.
Are we getting any extra cash before we go out on this suicide mission?
You can't put a price on life.
So no, that's what you're telling me,
No.
basically. Okay,
Well,
that's great.
Life is priceless.
Life is priceless.
Everything else.
Yeah.
By any
Everything else
chance,
is MasterCard.
by any chance, will they be equipping us with better armor, weapons, anything?
You've got sponsorships.
Sponsorships that wanted us to frickin' go around in tracksuits with their frickin' logos on it. The fuck kind of sponsorship is that?
Well, it's a mutual relationship you've got going on.
Where we advertise their logo and basically they provide us with
station
tracksuits.
Man, if only this wasn't station analysis. This would be juicy, like news.
Okay, so basically no extra equipment, no extra armor, no extra weapons. I can buy frag grenades, so I'm gonna spend.
They're legal off-world.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend all of my money basically buying frags.
You're going to infiltrate the facility, jingling like a reindeer or something.
No, I'll make sure they're quiet.
I'll take all these pins out. They're making a whole lot of noise.
Later. That comes later. You guys gonna do anything before we go off world to the suicide mission?
Have we like rested and stuff? Like, am I my HP back, or am I still at what I was at before?
You can have it back.
That's his way of
And
saying
that's his
it
way
won't
of saying it won't matter. It's gonna be
Yeah.
taken
You're
away
not
anyway.
needed.
Last time you guys went into the cannibal sector, I was very nice. Now the gloves are coming off.
Okay. But if well, it'll be nice to have that extra 3 hit points that I'm missing.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I was missing. I was under half. I was hurting.
Yeah, I was
All right.
missing
Survive.
14 hit points out of 17. So
Well,
Oh god,
since
I got close.
yes, you did.
I didn't even realize.
And I'm buying a new body blocker too.
well,
If that's
since we're
all I can
going
afford.
world and we have a very high security clearance and we are going into dealing with organizations that will have very high impact, I would like to propose to Fen to sponsor me a gun, a very specific gun. It's called the Fen 400 Sure Kill Sniper Cannon.
Oh, what a name. Oh my god, what page is that on? I need to see this.
This is on 151.
151. Dun
Yep.
dun dun dun.
And it does have a 17mm round.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, it's so cool.
And it comes with a bayonet.
Oh,
On the cannon.
now you're just tickling my 40k instincts. I want to roll for this sponsorship. I think rolling the dice feels appropriate.
Okay. What do I roll for this?
Do you have like any bargaining skills or
Bargaining skills.
Yeah, right.
diplomacy,
Bribery.
bribery?
No, I missed on the oratory. Let's say-
diplomacy.
Diplomacy wasn't this guy.
Oh, there's haggle. Haggle is one.
Oh,
haggle.
haggle. Oh,
I'm inclined
Well-
to say, yeah.
the bright side is I have a fairly decent modifier for charisma,
Right.
but there's no skills for that though.
right. We
can't-
could maybe
yeah.
just like make it a straight up charisma thing,
Or persuasion.
or I'm also
Persuasion.
half
Nope.
inclined to do like a cool thing, like your
Hmm.
ability to talk business, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
Mm,
that would probably be admin and finance, but yeah, no. Apparently, I don't have any skills in those things, so it just be a straight up charisma, I guess.
I think it would just be a straight up charisma check.
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, that means it's 1 skill die and 1 success die plus
I
modifiers, or was
I
that
think so.
3? Or is that 3 skill die because my charisma is 3?
Let me see if I can't find it quickly.
Actually, yeah. Skill check, modifier, skill rolls. Making active skill rolls.
You can't get away from me, William.
I'm trying.
I'm I'm following your icon on.
That's man, for a very combat-centered game, combat's a lot. Let's go rolls.
You always roll 1 success die, and then we have skill dice.
I feel like I remember doing one, and I thought it was just like because we used to do it when we were doing a taxi, and I thought we would just roll the 1, but I could be wrong. I totally could be wrong.
To
Yeah.
perform an active skill roll, the player must roll the success die plus a number of skill dice equal to the rank they have in the relevant skill plus 1.
Okay,
Right.
so it's-
So I don't have the rank, so I'm
Right.
looking for rules which tells me what happens when I don't have rank. What do I roll instead? If I can find it.
Wasn't
You
it
can't
like
have,
you
but
roll?
You can't have You can't have
With a higher
rank
difficulty?
in a stat though.
Stat ranks.
Mm.
Ah. Oh no, that's something else entirely. Ranks in trees, rank with the sense. Nope, that's not what it means.
The character has at least 3 ranks in the relevant skill. No. 10-sided dice. Between the range of 4 and 16. Well, I wanted this to be 11. I don't think there is. Unskilled characters. If you don't have the skill roll may be attempted in this instance. Character will only consider related stat, depending on how technical the task is. Should consider the difficulty should be increased by 1 step on account of the lack of knowledge. So it seems that it's just a
Okay.
success die.
So success. Well, there's always one success die.
Yeah. What's your
and
modifier to the skill?
my charisma is 3.
Because I think I'm understanding this like you also get skill dice equal to the rank you have in the skill. So
Right.
modifier
don't.
feels synonymous to rank in this kind of situation.
Right. So it's a replacement. Okay. So
I
that means I will have 3 skill die and 1 success die.
Yeah.
I'll have the +3 to the rolls, but then the difficulty will naturally be higher because of the lack of ranks.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can do that.
I think that's where we're going with this.
Oh, great. So I'm gonna take
So
3.
if I'd have to make it higher, then it would have to be rolling 13s.
Yep.
Which is
That'll
fair
work.
for a
Oh,
2,000 credit gun.
2,500 credit gun.
2,500 credits.
I
You got a
say
4 on
I
this
got a
success die.
success die, so I guess that's a fail.
I guess
And
so.
it's not enough successes on the skill die to
Nope.
succeed on true experience.
No. You're just
Yeah.
missing it on like one of the dice.
Yeah. 1 or
No,
4. Yeah. But it's not
Yeah.
enough. Too
That's
That's
bad.
not
unfortunate.
enough.
Yep. Oh
All
well.
right.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
wow.
over. I'm gonna go over to Mark, and I'll be like, "Hey, is this you really like this gun, eh?"
Yeah, the ones that can shoot people with.
I do like that, and I'm gonna palm him 2,000 credits.
Oh,
Holy shit, what a
nice.
baller.
I get rid of my.
Where the hell did you get 2,000 credits from?
I haven't spent much, man. I don't spend money on ammo or grenades or
haven't-
anything.
No,
That's
he just
true.
buys,
I haven't
he just
spent
buys
much on my
drugs.
money too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only I'm down to $400, but that's enough for That's enough for my rush. I'm good.
Actually, instead of buying grenades, I'm gonna buy if I can, different armor. If it's possible.
Okie dokie.
I think it's
If
called the
you-
PP10 hard armor or something, is what it's called.
Sure. If
And
you
I
can
have
afford it, then there's
just
no
enough, is the thing.
Ta-da! You must send it for laser engraving to Finn.
No.
The sponsorship deal.
Screw the sponsorship deal.
You look great on a Dark Knight operated planet.
And they did nothing for me, so screw them.
True, true. That is cool looking armor.
Okay, and that's all my money. That's it. I'm done. I have like
Dope.
All right.
$90 left, maybe 90 credits. Sorry, left. So yeah. Dave, you gonna get anything or no?
I'll buy. I'm gonna pick up a few more things of Rush. 40. But that's about all I can do. I'm gave my my investment to Mark.
Do you need any more money? Because I have 1,008 on my side, so I don't need 2,000 actually.
He actually didn't need the money that you gave him.
But I need 1,000. I need 1,000 at least so I can
All
buy
right.
it off. But
All
you
right.
can have the other 1,000 back.
All right, I'll take the other 1,000 back then. That's
Right.
fine.
More rush.
More, yeah. I don't think there's anything that I can really buy that would make a difference.
You'll have to buy some clips, but that's shouldn't be a problem.
Let's see
Where's the
here.
cost? 2250. Okay. 2250. And now I'm gonna buy 5 clips of that. No, 4 clips. No, 4 clips. Okay.
Slay is
I've
offering
seen-
us has a plan of getting us onto this base or this factory, right? That we're going
Yes.
to. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything worth buying. I'll buy another clip. I don't use my gun, but I'll buy another clip just so I have it. Okay, 2. All right, I'm good.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Yep. I've spent all my money. I only have 11 credits left.
But the payday's worth it.
It better be.
Oh, you'll only be at a loss of $300.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okie dokie.
Then 400 sniper cannon.
So you're gonna get loaded onto a spacecraft at the spaceport to go into space. I like the space words.
So
So far,
And
so good. Yeah.
Yay.
and they're going to actually
Just actually, hold on. Fragmentation grenades only cost 15 credits each, according to the book. So
Mhm.
I'm going to be loading up on this. I will be loading
That
up
is
on
fair. That is very fair. So so after an amount of
5 of
time
them.
has passed, flying through space, you're going to be shepherded into a drop pod by one of the people on the ship. And the plan is they're going to drop you off near the factory so you don't get shut down immediately by the point defense guns.
That's nice.
Yay.
Appreciate
So before he shuts the door on you, he's going to poke his head in and say, "Any last requests? Any last words?"
Fuck off.
And with that, he's going to unceremoniously close the hatch, and you're going to hear like the ring, ring of the thing tightening down, and then there's going to be a red light that goes like doom doom, and then, and now you are falling to the surface of the planet, and after 12 long minutes, I looked this up online. I believe it's 12 minutes. Your parachutes are going to deploy, and you're going to safely touch down in water.
I was waiting for you to be like, and the parachutes didn't work. You're dead.
Game over. We're done.
Game over. Bring on Dragon Age. No, you've touched down in water. It's gently rocking backwards and forwards, and the gravity on this planet pulls a little bit harder than water.
Can
Now you-
we? Do we have to swim or?
Yeah, you're gonna have to swim out.
Another skill that I don't have. Excellent.
And it'll be a pretty trivial swim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, this isn't strenuous. You're just in the middle of a lake.
You have Lawrence going, I can't swim. I can't swim. Meanwhile, I just walk past him. It's only up to our waist.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
No swimming needed, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so pollution. This planet is no stranger to pollution as well. and on the shoreline you can see it is nighttime that you've landed, and on the shoreline you can see in like the moonlight outlines of craters from exploded ordnance, and you're drifting aimlessly in the middle of a pretty large lake, but you can see the other side of it. And there's hills and nothing around.
Okay. But we see the factory, yes?
No.
What?
They haven't dropped you within eyesight of the factory.
It's
Oh,
probably for
Yeah.
the best. Do we know which way it is?
No clue.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Here you go. Get out.
You guys got dropped with no map, no GPS, anything.
oh,
Ah,
okay.
You said there's like hills.
There are hills.
So
we-
yeah,
Are we like on
climb.
the low side of the hill, or?
You're on the low side. So you're basically like in a bowl
All right,
Oh,
with the lake at the bottom.
some hiking required, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll climb some hill that looks like might be the tallest hill, and as we approach the top, kind of slow down and what do they call it? The crawling thing to crawl up at the last few little things just to take a look.
Yeah. So you managed to. So you're gonna do the sneaky leopard crawl up the crest of the hill, and as far as so there's like roads with sporadic lights and a huge compound that looks about 3 kilometers out. 3 to 5, hard to tell.
Any patrols?
You can see the headlights of cars driving backwards and forwards along some of the roads in that direction.
Interesting.
So, is there any benefit to Mark taking out some of these patrols with
No.
one shot here and there before we approach?
I mean, we could actually take one of their cars and maybe dress up.
Worth noting, if you look left and right, it's like industrial complex and then what appears to be like shanty residential. Not a lot of lights, just the silhouettes from like street lights. So it's not powered or anything.
Are we looking to gather more information first, or are we just breaking in?
Do we need more information?
Well, we have a source of information, possible source.
Yeah.
How much would the people in the shantytown know about this factory anyway, though? I doubt they'll be able to get in.
Potentially they're laborers.
Potentially.
I mean, they
well,
could have security passes or something, but
Yeah.
it's
Or
gonna
no
be
way to
tough.
get them.
It's
Yeah,
just
but it's gonna
that
be tough for us to slip by using a pass because we look like I don't know.
totally not
We're pretty
like we don't belong, basically.
We're pretty heavily armed. Yeah, like it's not like we coming from we're not a laborer.
I vote that we basically take out one of these patrols and try to,
Yeah, maybe see if there's any patrols out of their car and see if there's no one around. Maybe Mark can one shot that
Car.
the guy and then we can go and take the car.
Hell yeah.
the patrols. You said there's many of them, right? Multiple cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, multiple cars.
At any point, do we see them go into the factory?
If you hang around, yeah.
Okay. So, and can Mark actually get a good look at what they're wearing? Like the actual people in the cars?
Oh, his sniper scope is awesome. He
Should
can,
be
Yeah.
he
amazing.
Can see
I have
he can see how open their pores are.
I can even go thermal.
Okay.
You
If
can even
well,
go
was not
thermal.
wearing underpants.
Jeep, 500 meters. Look at the skid marks on that guy.
Mm.
So they're all wearing dark. They're all wearing like dark full cover uniforms with like
Uh-huh.
flak armor over the top.
Mm.
Mm.
Which we could easily get into. Yes.
Oh yeah. It's not like fitted or anything.
Okay. I mean, so far the plan is going okay, as long as you can take them out. How many men per patrol or
2 per
car?
car.
2 per car.
And you've counted 31.
31
Cars.
patrols?
31 individual cars. But like this is
Oof.
across the whole horizon that you can look at.
Right.
And so like since we've hung around for hours, you've seen cars like pull over and like take a smoke break.
Okay.
And then they
Well,
get in and go.
hopefully during one of the hours where we see a car pull over to the side, maybe one guy starts pissing. Mark can, do his thing, take him out.
I am keen to see if
Yes.
we can.
All right. Happily setting up my tripod, my scopes, and ready to shoot.
Ready to shoot.
Ready to shoot. Okay.
So
So I will
Um,
definitely be taking the aim action because I have
Oh, yeah.
lots of time for that. So that will give me all the benefits of aiming,
mm-hmm.
which is a +1 modifier to the success die and 1 automatic skill die success to the roll. And I already have a +7, I believe.
I love bonuses to roll.
Oh yeah, right. So 3 dice, 3 skill dice, 1 success die, 1 skill die is already a success. I'll just put that one aside.
Mm-hmm.
And that leaves with the other 2. That feels a little awkward. Okay.
That's all you have?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It feels
You sure you don't
That
roll
feels a
all
bit low.
3? You don't roll all 3, but you already have, but you also have a success as
I-
opposed to.
Yeah, I
you may
read
be
it like
right.
the success is additive.
Add
So
1
you would-
automatic success die, 1 automatic success skill die success to the roll. All right, you're right.
Yeah.
So we'll just put that 1 here. We'll just roll this one together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that feels a little bit better.
And yeah, it's a +7.
Well, you got 4 successes. 4 success on
Those
the skill dice.
successes.
Then.
Yep.
Yeah, so you still
And
make it anyway.
right.
Cool. How much damage does this thing do?
It's a one-shot
Uh,
kill thing.
It's 2d10 plus 5. So we'll roll that one. And it has a minimum damage of 10. So
Holy shit. Okay, let me actually page over
there's
to this stat
6.
block quickly.
6 plus 5, that's 11. 11 damage. AD of 4.
80 of 4.
Yeah.
Oh god. So 1184 when I get there. As the prepared game master I am. Ha! This is so annoying. There we go. He dies.
Nice.
Yeah. Just kind of like whoop, boom, and blows him out. And there's a good old blood splat on the car as he hits the side. And his
Now, is
friend
there
gets
a-
out and he
I was
starts
just
looking
gonna say.
around.
Perfect.
Shoot the
Take
other
2, man.
one.
I roll
Take the
again?
shot. Yeah, let's take the shot. This is your
Okay.
chance before he radios for support.
All right. So do I still get the aim bonuses or
I
do I lose them?
believe I'm going to keep the aim bonuses because you're like all
Oh.
prone and bipoded up on the hill. So
Yeah, and you would have like reloaded, and then it takes him a second to get out and
Yeah, it makes
I'll give
sense
him
that you
that.
would have had time to train him.
Okay. That would be decent. +7. And that's
Woo!
pretty much
Ooh,
one
very.
success. Success die is a success.
He is very dead,
Okay. Just roll that for effect.
depending on the damage. Minimum
No,
10.
it's 7 plus 5, so that's 12. 84.
1284. Yep. Bye bye.
Because it's a car now.
Yeah, you've got a car.
Yep,
They-
and we
He's
also
like trying to
have
scout out with binoculars and then. Over.
armor.
We do.
All right,
Nice
so
Dark Knight out.
we're gonna go down there, yeah, and we're gonna see what we can see.
Yeah. So, marching down to your car, you have the gross remains of the guy who shot himself. Was the second one to get shot.
Excellent.
Smells horrible. And you have a blood spattered, like gunmetal gray painted ATV Jeep looking thing. And they had rifles in the back.
Good rifles.
Sure.
Dark Knight rifles.
Dark Knight rifles.
Okay. Well, check the Jeep and see if there's credentials first, I guess. Like name tag
The
stuff. that we-
credentials are on the guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
they have the like retractable.
good.
cards.
And who? I'm guessing the armor would fit me and Mark
Yeah,
best.
it would fit the humans.
Okay.
The Protoss a human. Still a
The
human.
Protoss is still a human. It's gonna be tight though. That wouldn't be his size.
Nah, you guys wear it. It's fine.
Okay. So the question is now, how's the frother going to get into the into the factory?
I'll lay in the back seat. I've
Can
seen
he
lots of
hide?
movies.
Can he hide in the back seat?
No.
I mean, you'd have to cover him, I guess.
Right. But it's
So, I guess
doable.
it's doable.
Is there a trunk?
It's open in the back.
Oh. Crap. Sure. Yeah, okay. Well, I can't think of anything better to do, so in the back
You
seat
know,
you go.
In hindsight, I don't know why they're driving like beach buggies around, but this is just what's happening now.
Okay.
Maybe that's why it's a good idea to visit the shantytown then.
And like what did you
There's
want from the
also a
shantytown?
lot of blood on the side of this car.
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe we gotta clean that up.
Yeah.
I mean, if we dress up as Dark Knight operatives, we can push people around more than as Slay operatives.
I guess so. We could take
Yeah.
their armor, go to the shantytown and get more information that way.
Yep.
Clean up
Worst
the
case, and if
the
we run
Jeep a
into
little bit.
anyone, you can just say that I'm a prisoner.
Yeah.
You found
could
me
do that.
wandering around, so you.
Do they have cuffs on them?
Not on them, but in the Jeep, yeah. It's
Okay.
part of like their equipment stuffies.
So we won't actually, we'll put them on the frother, but we won't lock them into place, right?
Sure.
And then
He's just gonna
we'll
walk around like, "Woe is me."
take some of the dirt and grass and kind of smear away the blood from the truck.
Now it's dirty bloody.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not clearly bloody. It's dirty bloody.
Dirty bloody.
It'll take a
Very
second to actually figure out what that is. All right, so sure, let's head into the shantytown using this method and try to pass ourselves off as Dark Knight operatives.
Well, this
you
would be a
have
good
you do
trial
have some
run.
kind of communication skill, right, Mark?
Communicate.
Like you're
We
good
just
at talking?
we just established that I rolled like charisma for a sponsorship.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's all I got.
I got
you just
one
witnessed him on
in
the phone like, "Hey, can I get a gun
Yeah.
for free. No, okay,
Alright,
sorry,
by
bye.
some strange coincidence, I actually have a 1 rank in Streetwise.
There
Oh
you
wow.
go. Perfect. You should have used that. There you go. Actually,
Okay,
I have 1 rank in
so
Streetwise too.
I,
Actually, now that I'm
the
looking at
Streetwise
this.
is going to prove useful for you.
Uh-huh.
So you think of kind of a triangle situation for like how you're moving. So it's like you went to, so it's like here's you, and then here's the compound, and then like here's the shanty. So you're still kind of like keeping distance if you cut across there.
Plus, we
That's good.
shouldn't realistically draw attention just by driving because there's like 30
Yeah, no.
plus cars driving around. As long as I kind of like lay back, unless someone's specifically looking at the Jeep, they're probably not going to notice me.
Yeah, no. It's night shift. It's hardly like anyone would actually care. So let's do
So
streetwise checks
Mm.
to see if we can scope out cool locations to go to.
Okay.
all of us, or just
Sure. It'll be
okay?
fun to see who picks it out.
Okay, so I got +1 and a 1 rank.
Okay, you do yours first then.
So a 1 rank. So that means
1
like
rank
this.
is 1 dice, yep. And then
1 dice automatically, and then the 1 rank is another
1
dice,
rank.
right?
Yep.
Okay. What's the button to roll again?
R.
Oh, I guess that would make
for
sense.
roll. For roll.
3 on the
Uh-huh.
success, and then a 9 and a 4 on your skill.
And I got I only got +1.
And then
And
was this your roll, Casey?
Very similar to mine.
yep, that's my roll. Yep,
Okay,
that's my roll.
3, 10, and 2. All right, my
Yeah.
turn. So 1
pressure.
success. Thanks, guys. Here we go. Roll.
Yay!
I see an 8
Yay!
plus.
That's what we
What is
needed.
my bonus? Streetwise. Knowledge plus 3. So 11, actually.
Oh, nice.
Dope. So now Mark is maybe still feeling a bit of the adrenaline from sniping out 2 guys.
He's like, I'm awesome.
Yeah. Ren's still trying
I'm laying
to,
in the back seat, so
yeah,
I mean,
he's
hey.
laying down, so he's just like, is that a hotel? No, that's a street light. Oh, okay. But you know what, Casper? You know a shebeen when you see one. Is that an international thing, shebeens?
I have no idea what you're talking about, so I'm guessing
Okay.
no.
A shebeen is basically you go in there, and you know you shouldn't be there to buy alcohol because it's not a liquor store, and you know the cop that's there also shouldn't be there buying alcohol. But we're not going to talk about it. It's that kind of establishment.
Ah. So it's an illegal bar, basically, where people shouldn't be into.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's like it's alcohol's not the only thing you can buy here.
Interesting.
It's
Well,
a black-
considering I have 0 credits, I'm not big. Probably not going to be doing the talking here.
But it took a little bit of spotting. It's very jarring not seeing people glued to TV screens like on Mort. It's almost culture shock.
What are they doing instead?
Kind of like the people in the sub-levels, just looking very sad for themselves.
Okay.
But
Okay,
not
I'm
attached
gonna
to computer screen, to TV screens.
before we leave the vehicle, I'm gonna give 100 credits to both Mark and Casper in case we need to grease some palms. Like,
just like an actual druggie, you just have money coming out of everywhere.
well, I got that 1,000 back, so you know. Well, but I mean, honestly, if it's that destitute and we want information, money will go a long way.
No, yep, that's true.
So yeah, I'm gonna stay in the car with our prisoner, and Mark can handle this.
Wow. So what do we need first? We need someone to clean the car, or just we need Doc? Knight uniform.
Well, no, I thought we had the Dark Knight uniforms, right? They're a
We-
little
them, yeah.
holy.
Oh,
Depends on how you shot them,
Oh.
but
Well, it would be good if we had something to cover me with,
yeah.
but
hmm.
And then
don't
if you
know.
can get information about the actual factory itself, like I guess any news or,
All right.
detailed layout plans, detailed floor plans would be nice, anything like that, just roll for it and see what you get.
USB drive. No, I've
Hologram
had
with a
3 videos
3D.
on why you shouldn't just roll for it. I've had 3 hours of why you shouldn't just roll for things.
Yeah, that's a
What's
very odd
funny,
question to
actually,
ask as someone who's a Dark Knight agent. Like, do you know the floor plans of where I work?
Yeah.
I barely know the floor plan of where I work.
it's the new 5e rules, like the D&D, the 1D&D thing they're coming out with.
Oh god,
A-
yeah. If you roll the
actually
20,
give-
you just get it.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind having skill checks automatically succeed is because they say you shouldn't just roll for it. Like they basically said, they're like, if something is not possible, you shouldn't have your characters roll for it.
Oh god, you guys are going to love the video I put up today and the one that's coming out next week.
Hmm.
Casey has some very spicy things to say on that topic.
Hmm. Okay, anyways.
Anyways, let's let's
We
roll
can-
for information, I guess.
Get our floor plans,
Uh,
Casey. Go. Do it.
Hmm.
Well, realistically, like
There
is
was
this,
a way I was gonna do this, but I was thinking there was something I would like the frother to be involved, but then it would look weird.
well, that's what I was gonna say. How weird would it be? Like, are these, even if they're workers, are they really like? It seems more like they're slave workers.
Well, I mean, it's not a like it. People aren't like horribly xenophobic because I can slay everyone's like Blade. Like it's the worst of Blade Runner and Judge Dredd. Like with deformed
So
people and aliens and mutants and.
that's what I'm thinking. Like,
I
I'm
mean,
not
you
gonna
wouldn't be
stand out
terribly
here that
out of
much.
place. Like in a
No.
mining camp, you'd probably be the norm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't think I have to be a prisoner here necessarily.
Right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Maybe what I'll do is I'll take the cuffs and I'll
Right.
keep them on me in case we
The
run
most
into
pressing
someone.
issue is just the fact that you're wearing
Yeah,
like more like stuff branded with companies that are loyal to Slay.
yeah, that's the problem. So I mean, I guess I
Plus,
could.
you guys are like walking around like heavily armed as well.
Yeah,
Aw. Does that mean I have to keep my guns?
Just walking into a bar with a 50 caliber rifle maybe would draw some attention.
All
that's
right,
the
fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I'll put my gun in the truck, but then I'll carry. But then you did say that they had their Dark Knight rifles in the back, right?
They did.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll be a convincing disguise.
Yeah, that would be pretty convincing.
Yeah. So I'll take that one. So are we still staying behind the truck, or you just want me to do the rest?
If you want, I can. We could have Casper stay in the truck because I don't want anyone stealing our stuff. I can kind of take off my armor and and
Okay, okay.
and I can.
Wait,
I'll just keep my.
wait,
I'll,
hold on.
Yep,
Can the
yep.
frother fit into the armor that we got from
He can fit into the armor, but
Have
the
we
straps are
seen did Mark see frothers basically when he was looking at the patrols?
hard to tell.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Are
At
there
least-
did he see at least non-humans?
Correct.
Okay. I have stealth basically, so I think it's better actually if
I stay
you
in the truck.
take the armor that I'm wearing right
Oh,
now,
Gotcha.
right?
Okay.
And
And Lauren stealth around.
yeah, I'll stealth around, and that would
Okay.
actually,
Yeah.
Okay.
as
I'm
long as
taking
I
my
can
pen.
get into the compound, I mean, I should be able to stealth around. Hopefully, no problem.
Okay, I'm taking my
Famous
pants
last
off in
words,
the
but
back seat.
whatever.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
shimmying my pants off in the back seat.
Sure.
Once that's done,
Yeah. Well, once we're
we
done
can,
shipping.
we can get down the truck and we can go down to the shop.
Oh yeah.
We will actually hold on. We'll buy a bottle of
Yeah.
something like a whiskey or something,
Yeah. I'll put
and
one.
then
I'll take one and put on the counter. Talk to the guy.
and I'll buy another bottle of whiskey, and then I will use it to clean the truck as liquid, basically, to clean the
that's
truck.
a fair shout.
You bought a clear spirit.
all the
Yeah.
vodka fumes just woo.
It's okay as long as there's
Alright.
no more blood on the truck.
Right.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna try using some very very weirdly worded innuendos
Mm.
to ask questions from the guy on the counter. Like, does he know people and ways to get into the compound? And I'm saying this in a dark knight uniform, so I'm it's
Right.
more like a investigation.
Yeah. So he pretty much surmises that the only way that he knows how to get in is with the work shuttles. So they have like their bus system that comes in, pulls up people, takes them in, and then deposits them at the end of the week again.
Right. And
So
these
it's like
Other-
week-long
other than-
shifts. They're in there for a week at a time.
Yeah. And then the only other way to get in is either to be arrested or be a fool. Because if you get in without permission, you're not getting out.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, we kind of already expected that. So
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Uh,
Okay,
and I'm
so
just I'm just saying, for those people who are arrested, and they probably have a good reason for being arrested, are they being arrested for trying to enter, or are they just being arrested for doing some unruly activity, and the factory just happens to be a prison that no one comes out from?
No, what it is that those damn SLA people, they
All right.
think they're coming,
Okay.
so they're checking for spies.
And speaking of spies, considering the proximity of this shanty town to the factory, somebody has to be helping them.
Somebody should be helping them. Why do you want to know? You look kind of new around here.
Yeah, we are from the intelligence department from Dark Knight, and we're here on an investigation because there's been some numerous security breach, and we believe there's an intelligence leak to someone off-world, and somebody might be sending someone in.
A real blue collar. Well, look around. How am I supposed to do that? And it is a pretty technologically barren room.
We just wanted to make sure that nobody does these things, in the more old-fashioned way.
He says, "Don't worry, no one around here knows how to read or write anyway."
Well, you don't need to read or write to make a map and to look at a map.
Yeah, he's gonna start sweating bullets a little bit.
All right. You can have a drink, and I just uncorked the bottle that I just bought, and we can have a very nice, decent talk. Or we're gonna have a very specialist coming in to make you talk.
And so he's gonna lean in close and like really quietly whisper to you, I don't know what happened. This guy in a suit came in, and then I don't remember anything. And he said thank you and walked out. And I lost like hours, man.
Was there anything missing after that?
are the Men in Black, Men in Black,
The Men in Black.
Galaxy Defenders. We are-
He-
Jesus.
He lost his work pass to go into the factory. What it was he used to be like on the assembly line, and then this happened. He lost his work pass, and now he is bartending in the shebeen.
All right. How long was this ago? Like this mysterious figure?
It was maybe a month ago.
A month ago. All right. Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to cover up leaks, and I think you might have been a victim of a slay operation.
He's
But
like,
since
"No,
you've been
please,
so
please, don't shoot me.
since you've been
No,
so cooperative,
I didn't
and
do it."
yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. Since you've been very cooperative and all, and you've revealed and you've been honest with us that you've revealed that you have been a potential leak, we'll take care of it and we'll make sure that you don't get into trouble for it.
He,
Uh,
he like loses half of his liquor
Mm.
trying to take a casual sip.
right. We do need some stealth material if you're going to be looking for this strange black man. So I'm just wondering if you have some kind of canvas that we could use.
He's like, "Oh no, I don't have any of that stuff." But my buddy Blaine down the road, he's into like all the outdoorsy stuff. He also used to be in the army. He fought in one of the corporate wars.
Very good, very good. So we'll thank you for your cooperation. Remember, Slay sucks.
Oh yeah,
And,
they cost me my job.
and
Go.
we'll look into getting your work pass back because we like loyal citizens. I mean slaves.
So I do what I need to do, man.
Okay, so I head back to the truck
Mm-hmm.
and we'll go look for this Blaine fellow. But I just update everyone else that I think Naga 7 is involved in some way, and they are way ahead of us.
And so Blaine's house is like all the way down, like third corner after 3 blocks.
Right. Do we need anything for the car?
Your scrapping was successful.
Still don't know how I'm gonna get myself in. Lying down on the back seat is iffy.
Unless we go back to the original plan, because they did say that being arrested is so I could be arrested. We could go back to that.
No, I don't want you to be arrested and stripped of all your weapons and shit. Basically.
Well, yeah, because we don't actually know what happens when you try to get taken
Yeah,
in.
they might kill you
Yeah.
just immediately.
The guy was very scared the moment that guy was scared enough to know.
Yeah, it felt like they would. He expected to be like
summarily
executed immediately.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
This
you were basically the Gestapo stepping into his bar, right?
We were playing the Gestapo.
The Jeep, is there room underneath for someone to hold on to the undercarriage?
You would have to drive very carefully, but it's possible.
How about if I like
one speed bump?
This guy Blaine. Yeah, but this guy Blaine has like equipment, right? Is there a way to hook up like a wire or something to like attach me to the undercarriage very securely?
We could do that.
But if we hit a speed bump,
but again, like changes in the elevation or a speed bump, and we're gonna toast you.
Right. So Mark better drive carefully.
Might seem weird us pulling up to the front gates at like 5 kilometers an hour. Driving like around every little bump.
I'm the guy who modified his car too low, so when I reached the bump, I literally stopped my car.
Oh god, I went for the lowrider, guys. I shouldn't have done it.
Or the roof. There is no roof, I'm guessing then. You said it's like a dune buggy or something.
But like it's like a hard shell, but an open back.
How tall is this thing? Like, could I strap to the roof of it and not be seen?
No way.
Okay. So it's either basically the back seat or the undercarriage, basically, of the car.
Those are your choices.
Yeah.
So we can just cover the back with something.
And they could easily just lift the something off.
They They could.
Well,
What do
they
you
could.
got
would.
there? Huh? It's a
Yeah.
guy. Bam.
I believe that's the security protocol.
I mean, I would if I was. They know. We got from this guy that they already know that they're expecting Slay to come and take this shit already. Patrols or not, I would be inspecting these
I'm not
patrols.
I'm not so
that are
sure
coming
about
in.
that. I mean, there's only that one guy who got brainwashed by Slay, and he never reported it because he was scared to death.
Well, we only one we know of.
Yeah. I made that shit up about the
But
the
they're
intelligence
the
leak.
whole point is they seem to be on some type of alert, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
We're
we
all
could
the- we're
try
all
the backseat of the car, but I'd be very iffy on that one.
Were all the patrols pairs?
Yeah.
Because we could try to take out another one and just be a solo, but
Oh yeah, actually that would be strange if we come back in threes.
Right.
So
The
either one of us
the
takes.
road into the fortress, right?
Hmm.
Is it bumpy as hell? Like we should have been watching this thing for hours, right?
Yeah, no, it's if you imagine like all the roads are like around an airport or something. This is like long, flat.
Long flat is good.
Yeah.
Long flat is doable. We don't have to start like immediately. We can drive a certain ways towards the factory and then stop at a point where they can't quite see us momentarily. I can get out and strap myself to the undercarriage, and then that'll reduce the amount of potholes or hilly
hopefully
jumps.
they don't
I
check
guess
underneath. Yeah.
if they do check underneath, we're fucked. But I mean, checking underneath is just
Like, why would
less
they?
likely than checking the back seat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely.
It's their own car.
So I say we go to this Blaine guy, pick up a couple of like tools, like like wires or something that we can use, pay for it, I guess, and then leave.
Okay. All right. Let's try
Cool.
that with that then. So we go and look for Blaine.
Roger, Roger.
He's a military mechanic, if that was my understanding.
Yes. And
Okay.
he's a bit pissed off to have people knocking on his door in the middle of the night.
Oh, Dark Knight business. Urgent.
So no problem then. He was a serviceman himself, saluting you from his wheelchair, missing 2 legs.
Oh, very nice. You're gonna need a very lower wheelchair for what you're about to do.
So what do you guys need? You hit a rock
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah, our ride hit something, damaged the lower parts of it. There was a stupid bump on the road. So we need to fix it, and we need to install some bars to protect the underside. And I describe it in such a way that the bar is perfectly enough for someone to hold on to and rest their legs. We say this is standard issue.
This is a standard issue.
Right.
Well, he's been out for a long time, but yeah, he can crank out the old welder and do what he needs to do.
Yep. Good man.
You just have to
and the whole time he's also got
slide
this
him
air
under
of
there.
because you've been through this, Mark. He's still got this whole like, please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. But with a bit more pride than the bartender.
Yeah. I shake my gun handle behind me once in a while. And I see him looking at me, I just shake it a bit.
Yeah.
So how long is this gonna take?
So it's probably gonna take him 2 hours.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah. Actually, do we still have a drink? Do we still have the bottles?
Do you still have your bottles?
So after the 2 hours is done, I give him a bottle and say thank you for your service.
Oh well, aren't you just the? they never made them like you back then.
Oh, they sure didn't.
Dark Knight's very lucky to have such capable security officers.
Yep, you're doing a fine job. I thank him and we leave. And
Yep, yep.
we go up back to outside the shantytown, somewhere in
Yep.
between the fortress, and we'll have Casper trying out his new pole bars.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna, wipe my hands off, and it might be the last time I'm able to desanitize myself, so I'm gonna do that first before getting underneath this car, this Jeep, and holding on for dear life.
Perfect.
Yeah. So hit the gas. Go. Right. So on your it's now Mark and Casper wearing the uniforms Mark and Rain wearing uniforms.
Right.
Yep.
Uniforms.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So when you're driving, you're going to get probably 300 meters out, and then over the radio is going to come an automated. You can tell it's a robot voice, and it's going to say, "Please identify occupants. You have 100 meters to comply."
And we respond with the credentials that we got from the uniforms.
And it's going to say, "Occupants noted. System approved." And it's a good call that you did. Because about 200 meters out, on the tops of the very high walls, you can see like mounted automatic guns that are scanning. And you see,
Oh,
and like they'll lock onto like a car and trace it for a little bit and then come back up.
okay. Hopefully those scanners don't see undercarriages.
A little. To pull back the curtain a bit, very cool that you are a warm body next to a warm part of the car.
Mm.
That was a
Not
good call
here.
there.
I'm not here. I'm
Mhm.
not here. I'm not
Yeah.
here.
If one of you sat in the back seat, it would have been. It would have
Started
had a problem
shooting.
with 3 people.
It was
Well,
a
yeah, it
very
would have been
warm
like identify third occupant. Reason for approach.
That's
Okay,
great.
okay. And so we are in the compound, or we're still like reaching the toll gate or something?
You're still reaching the toll gate. Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Do they have any were they wearing helmets, like full face helmets or like mask
No.
or something?
It's all helmetless.
That's the one I was having some problems with. Okay. The ones that I shot, they're both humans?
Correct.
Right.
I'm gonna look as human as I can.
How are frothers distinctive from humans?
I mean, I think they're just kind of like it's kind of like a barbarian, and
Yeah, they're just foamy
They're-
humans.
they're just kind of big. Now, I am I am exceedingly cool,
He is
so
exceedingly cool.
I can try to
And they have 31 different patrols out here, basically.
Yeah.
Right? It's like like there's so many people working at our academy, and I still don't know all of them, right?
Yeah.
Even though I'm in management, so it's like it's possible that you might not know one.
I'm just looking forward to you pulling up to the toll gate and Rain going, "Hey, I'm a human. I like taxes."
Well, my main goal is to, kind of not say much, just like basically because I'm exceedingly cool, like, and I have a good cool rating. Like the idea is to
Alright.
just like there's no big deal, like kind of just
Yeah.
not look nervous, basically, and
Yeah.
just as if we're just returning, like nothing. There's nothing going on.
No, nothing out the ordinary.
These
Just
are not
hanging
the
out,
droids you're
wearing
looking for.
sunglasses, drooling a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So, would you like
I mean,
to
what else
approach
are we
the
gonna
toll and endeavor to enter?
At this point, we have to. I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
it's gonna
We
look
kinda
weird if we
have to.
U-turn.
Yeah.
As at the back door, as at the back gate, but
Like
that
if
wouldn't
you approach
solve any
the
problems.
border, you're approaching the border, and all of a sudden you turn around.
You do a
they're
Yui.
gonna come. I assure you, they're gonna come pull you
Imagine
over.
someone pulling a Yui at like
A
in
checkpoint.
within like a checkpoint.
Okay, let's see how
Security
this.
walks up and you're just like, oh no, reverse.
Let's see how this one goes. But
Same thing as
yeah,
like approaching like a ride check or something. It's like, oh no, I'm out.
So, up to the toll booth, there's like a central checkpoint with like a guy stationed on either side for in and out.
all right.
And you pull up and he doesn't even look at you.
Okay.
He just says card.
Yep. I flash my credentials.
Yeah, and then he scans it and the boom goes up. And he says, "Hey Garth, good to see you.
Yeah, it was a shitty patrol.
I believe you, man. Catch you later."
All right, stay cool.
And
Drives in.
drive through. Poor guy's never gonna see his buddy ever again. Okay, you are now in. Congratulations.
Oh,
So
okay.
immediately what you do see is there's many different buildings. It's all very well illuminated. There are like stacked containers and like different utility vehicles driving around. Some security going in and out.
Okay. What are we
Mm,
looking for in the building again? According to VPN?
According to VPN, you are trying to find a developmental combat suit designated Helldiver.
And is
Combat
everyone
suit.
who's
Alright.
walking around, everyone's wearing uniform?
Pretty much.
So we should try to find an extra uniform, and
Yep.
also find a place to park so that
Yeah.
Casper can come
All
I'm
of, like-
guessing.
Mhm.
I'm guessing where we park the car is where we'll probably find a locker or something.
Yeah. So if you tail like another security car,
Yeah.
there is a building that they pull into.
Right.
With underground
Yeah.
parking.
We'll
with
I'll park
speed
the
bumps and spikes.
Thanks, guys.
You go over the spikes halfway and you're like, oh, I forgot my
Ah,
keys.
shit.
I'll park the car and then we'll do the 10-minute stare
Mm-hmm.
of hopelessness after we park a car.
Oh, I remember how that felt when I used to own a car.
And we'll make sure the coast is clear before we step out, and then I'll kick the bottom of the car and say like, let's keep moving.
Right.
Yeah, so at this point, I will get out from the undercarriage of the car,
Mhm.
and I'll be stealthing the entire way.
Okay.
Not
I'm
with these
assuming-
guys,
Sure.
but, you know, following along at a good distance and hiding from vehicle to vehicle or whatever I can find.
Mhm.
So the coast is pretty much clear.
Right.
For all of the parking level.
Mhm.
And there's a like armored security door that you have to scan the card to open up.
Is it also armored, and are there weapons pointed?
No weapons, no. No, there's no guns like inside.
Any sensors?
Hard to tell.
Hmm. All right, we'll go through the armored door, but the first thing I'm looking for is some sort of like barracks or locker room area.
So the room that the armor door opens up into is like a kit locker room.
Right.
So it's
Okay.
like get changed here and then get out.
Right.
And then there's stairs that go up,
Mhm.
and that's got like a general office area.
Okay.
So
And
let's get
then
in
off to
there.
the side, you can assume that there'd be like other things.
Okay.
Let's get in there. Try to steal a.
Yeah.
a
We go in
uniform.
there. We try to steal. I mean, but if I have to guess, we can find the locker rooms of the credentials that we are carrying.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we'll just start from the locker beside that.
sure. It should be pretty trivial for agents such as yourself.
I mean, I have a walking lock breaker here, so
Yeah.
It's never been
Oh,
a
I
problem.
see it's a standard
Crunch.
issue. Lock picking.
That's a lock.
Succeeded.
That's a lock picker 5000.
Yeah.
Always works.
Guys, I use this pick for my nose as well.
Yeah, so
So-
just looking for any uniform that we can.
Yeah, any uniform with the if hopefully with the credentials in, but I think if
there are some of the lockers that are unlocked
Mhm.
and they've got uniforms.
we'll snag that one and I'll pass it over to Lawrence if he's with us or not. If he's
Well,
not
he's
with
not-
us, no.
Yeah,
No,
did you
he
pull
would've
in with
waited-
them?
No, he wouldn't have.
I
he
probably
would've
wouldn't
stayed
have.
outside,
Yeah,
just
Right.
because we don't know if there's cameras or anything. So
right, and
Right.
sensors and
the
shit.
whole tailing in stuff. So can we find any uniforms with credentials?
Yeah, they've all got it clipped on permanently.
Awesome. Yeah. So take one and then be like, I'm gonna be. I'll grab it and then I'll be like, because I'm so cool. I'll be like, oh, sorry, man. I forgot something in the vehicle. I'll be right back. Just in case
Yeah.
they've got the place bugged or something, and then they wonder why I'm leaving again. So then I'll be like, oh, I'll be right
Yeah.
back. And
I
I'll kinda
say,
go
damn
outside.
it, that's the third time this week.
I know, man. And I'll head out, and then as I kind of pass a car where Casper is, I'll just kind of like drop kind of like throw the thing between two cars type thing,
Mhm.
roughly where I know where Casper is, and
Yeah.
then I'll keep walking to the car
Mhm.
again, keeping up the charade.
Yeah.
And I will put it on.
Roll for
it's-
clothing.
Roll cool. Is it one leg at a time?
Or do you just like jump up and both feet enter?
Hell no, it's desanitized with that spray first, everything, and then put it on.
I see you shopped at Value Village,
Yeah.
the thrift stores.
Okay, so now that I have a uniform, I guess I
You're
can
now
join everyone.
Dressed.
Yep.
Mhm, mhm.
And
And all
Um,
of
then
you look
I'll
like
head
great
back and-
traitors to the cause.
Yes, and I'll head back after kind of going to the vehicle and just reaching in the back seat and just kind of moving the guns around a little bit, and then I'll head back.
And while you're moving all the guns around, there's going to be a voice that calls up behind you.
Mhm.
And he says, "Hey, uniform's looking a bit tight. Need to hit the track sometime."
Yeah, I know. You're not the first to tell me that. I'll try to get back into my routine.
Yeah, hell, man. Maybe we can have more in the break room. Slow down. And he's gonna stump off.
Yeah, I'm gonna shed a tear.
Yeah, I just wanted to inflict some emotional damage.
So I'll take 3 emotional damage, and and then when Casper sees me, he's like, "Are you crying?" I'm like, no, I just allergies.
Casper's gonna ignore that and keep
I
going.
really want a muffin, guys.
Yeah.
Do you think they got blueberry in the cafeteria?
Okay, so I guess we enter the building and join Mark. You said there's stairways up.
Yes.
Thank God I have a climbing skill.
Good job. Let's roll. Do it. Roll a 3.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
No, a
To
4. 4 is the
climb
minimum. Roll a
upstairs.
4.
What's the worst that could happen?
He
It
could
just falls
fall
down-
down the
I fell down the
stairs. Oh, Jesus. And you rolled a 1.
Except I
I'm
have a
so
+4.
happy to-
I have a +4 to climbing.
Uh,
Oh, that was so nearly a fuck up. So just for flavor's sake, I'm gonna say you kick the top step.
Yeah, I was gonna say I trip up the stairs a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll a goddamn
It's
1.
not quite your size. Maybe the guy was right.
Yeah.
I'm still just emotionally damaged.
Yeah. You just like head down, you're like, well, what the hell does he even know?
I walk up the stairs and find him in the fetal position.
Yeah. I'm just crying gaming it in the corner.
Guys, I'm buffed, right? Am I still jacked? Or am I jacked up? Is it all the munchies from the rush?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought the rush was calorie free. I didn't get rush light. Oh.
This is the intervention he needed. This is the day he goes sober, turns his
Yeah.
life around, becomes an accountant.
I'm just like poking my love handles.
Yeah. You're feeling them. It's like, well, they don't fill up my whole hand like they used to.
Okay, we're gonna go up these
Yeah.
stairs.
Or there's the
Right.
new short.
Yeah.
No,
It wasn't funny enough.
nope. We're gonna go up these stairs. You said it leads to an office, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an open office space.
And are there people in the office?
Skeleton crew.
Okay, so we could walk around unnoticed, I'm guessing.
Pretty
Are there
much,
any
no one cares.
maps of the area?
No.
Are there any open computers?
There is a street plan, I guess.
There's a signage, yeah.
Yeah.
Take a look at the street plan.
Sure. And it's got numbered buildings, and there's a key for all the numbers.
There are keys for all the numbered buildings?
Oh no, like building 1 is X, building 2 is Y.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we're looking for R&D, I
Yeah.
believe.
But it doesn't say it.
It does.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Okay, where's
Yeah.
R&D?
R&D is towards the back of the compound,
Of course it is.
relative to where you are. The main factory assembly line thing is central.
All right.
So
Do
that's
we have to walk in open areas to reach the R&D, or is there a way for the buildings to be interconnected that we can only stay indoors?
It's a mix of both.
All right.
There's some alley walking. You'll have to walk along some streets, but you can go back door to front door.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and no one's really going to impede your movement.
sure.
As long as we're security.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and we're in, so I mean,
There's-
there's going to be less, not none, because of the high alert, but there's going to be
Yeah.
less. The fact that we're already in, walking
Yeah.
freely, there's going to
Right.
be
I
less.
was just worried that if we walk into R&D and it's one of those like top secret, only
Yeah.
certain personnel are supposed to be in there.
Well, I'm assuming this operation's gonna go to shit eventually. So
Well, we
But
could arrive at the R&D building, and then your key card, when you tap it, is going to go. "Dut-dut."
Yeah. Okay. The other thing I was actually looking at the map is where's the chopper bay, if there is one.
There is one.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You know why he's asking?
How far is it
He
from
wants-
the
He wants to
R&D
get to
section?
the chopper.
When I get to the chopper.
Yeah.
Chopper Bay is with hospital, which is also in the central place. So
we'd have to
Yeah.
double back, basically. We'd have
Yeah,
to go
you'd
all
have
the way
to
to
come back
back
where you
and
can.
then come back. Okay.
But you'd only be coming back about halfway.
Can we drive a vehicle all the way to the R&D section?
Mm-hmm.
When I
Yeah,
look
but
outside, are there vehicles on the road right now driving around?
Where you are exactly, there's like a forklift.
Oh no, I mean like the Jeep that we came in. Like,
Oh,
are
the
there
Jeep that you
Jeeps
came in.
just moving around the factory? Let's say, or
Like, is it normal for someone to be driving around?
right,
basically?
exactly.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so technically,
It's a huge compound.
technically, we could continue just using the Jeep.
the same Jeep.
Right, the same Jeep.
And we should be able to go in threes. Like, we shouldn't have to worry about being in pairs inside. So
Right.
we're all just going to the same place. So
And the only problem is now getting into the specific R&D section. I'm going to guess only scientists can go in there, or
Yeah.
people who are, not security. So, are
What's
all
the
the
build?
buildings labeled?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Are all the buildings labeled? Like R&D, hospital, like a chopper bay, whatever? Like,
Yeah.
what are the other names to the buildings that are in here?
So, other names to buildings are foundry assembly, parts assembly, integration. There are counseling services. There are residential buildings 1 through 13,
Mm-hmm.
and there is commercial building 1 through 7,
I make note of the counseling
and there
services.
is and there's also a power station.
Interesting. No, they would have backup power. There's no way a factory like this would not have two different. Like, we could blow up the power station, the power would go out, and maybe like we could get into those doors no problem. But I don't think that's gonna happen. There's gonna be a
That
backup power somewhere.
well, and the power
Although it
going
look
out will draw a lot of attention.
Not
Yeah.
to us though. Hopefully.
No, not necessarily.
I mean, I could probably rig the grenades that I have in some way so that,
and potentially without power, the doors will become doors.
I was just gonna say the doors are gonna do one of two things. It's either they're gonna unlock and just become regular doors, or they're gonna be locked.
Shut
Like
down,
they're gonna
right.
be unable to get through.
right.
Which wouldn't be any worse than it is now, except we'll have no
Or we could residential buildings right now come into play, maybe, because it's nighttime right now, is it not?
Yes.
And then the scientists and researchers might be sleeping. We find one person with
Yeah.
a card. We take him out. We use the card. We grab the stuff and go.
hmm
Just
or, yeah, we
need to
could wait for someone
know.
to leave and kind of just tail them back or
I
whatever.
don't want to stay here for too long. I don't want it to become daytime, basically, and
No.
still be in here.
Yeah. Is there any traffic in terms of people like going in and out of the building? I'm assuming there's only limited people that are allowed in, so it's probably not a lot of traffic going in and out.
No, not really.
Are there
It's
computers
like
here? Like in the office?
back in the security building, yeah, there are computers.
Oh, are we already in front of the research building? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the
Well,
building immediately next to R&D?
The building immediately next to R&D is a cafe, a
Huh.
24-hour coffee shop with patrons.
have we seen anybody exit the R&D department recently? Like
Um,
fairly
That's
recently
a-
so that we can tail them.
not since you started standing here, no.
Shit. Well, I mean, we could go into the cafe and wait, is the thing, but
Is this security around the R&D besides us?
No,
Oh,
it's just the occasional Jeep drive-by.
right.
we could just break into a residence and hope for the best. Like, it'll be random. There's only 7 residences, you said, right?
Yeah.
So, like, there's 7 homes, is what you're talking about, right? Not 7, like, apartment blocks or anything.
No, that's what I mean. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's
just doing the
craploads of
number
people.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like most of the space is taken up by the industrial factory part, the plant part of the whole operation.
Okay, well, I mean, let's go into the cafe for now. It is right next to him, right?
hmm
And then, is there anybody working the counter?
There's 2 people working the counter.
Okay.
Do they have name tags on?
They do.
Okay. When we
Yeah.
order, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, John," or whatever his name is, as if I'm like a regular and order something.
It's 2 women, Sherry and Trixie.
Hey, how's it going, Sherry? I'm gonna grab a double macchiato, half calf, full calf, venti large, grande, diet soda.
And she's gonna say, a basket of grandma's breakfast. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the one. Thanks.
And she's gonna say, it sounds like you've had a long day.
It's it's been a busy one. It's been looking forward to getting off shift.
Sound beat down. Did you guys get those sleigh?
Not yet.
Not yet. We thought we had them, but it was just we got wrong intel, so we're gonna hopefully tomorrow we'll get them.
God damn it. I have to tell you, I'm freaking beat. Oh, I really wish I was off duty right now. Not like those eggheads in there, eh? And I motion over to the factory or the research building, basically.
Well, at least you'll get your 2 hours on, 2 hours off. They're only coming out at 4 o'clock in the morning. If you look at the wall, it's 45 minutes from now.
Hmm. Well, I'm sure they get paid better than us.
Well, that may be true, but they don't keep us safe.
Yeah, well, either way, so tired. Probably get to sit down all day and do nothing while I'm out there freaking working my ass off.
This is just starting to sound like our real job.
Yep.
I was just gonna say, it's like, are you still role playing?
Yeah, I'm still role playing.
I was starting to feel that one personally. I was like, yeah. Those people that get to sit down during their job.
Well, it's that's just how well I roleplay. Anyway,
It only feels real because we're we're immersed.
Exactly.
And
45 minutes, huh?
Yep, that's a cup of coffee and a half.
Mm-hmm. So we'll continue chatting them up. Basically, I'm sure they have nothing else to do. What time it? So it's like 3:20. No, 3:15 right now. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Be tight. What time does daylight? I'm asking you as the DM and not the waitresses. What time does sunlight come up? Like here on this planet?
Man, hard to tell, but it is still pitch black, so it's
Okay.
probably late.
Okay, good. I'm gonna pay for my coffee, right?
When Rain's coffee comes, it also has a mini cupcake.
Oh.
Oh. Very
Unlike these guys, I'm gonna finish my coffee earlier. I'm gonna say, okay, that's it. I'm gonna go out and check something out for a bit, and gonna need to take a piss. I'll be back in a sec.
Did you give me this because you thought I was fat?
No, because you're sweet as sugar.
Oh. I'll make sure to leave here. I'll pay. Where's my? I'll make sure to leave a nice tip.
I will go around the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have vehicles? It makes it like if I can drive a Jeep in this factory and I'm physically buff, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know that everybody's lazy. So basically it actually might make sense for them to have some kind of vehicle where they drive to work.
Yes.
So do they have vehicles?
There is a small parking lot at the back. And there are some people taking a smoke break.
Interesting.
Serendipitously.
How many people?
5.
Ooh, that's too many. You cannot kill them all. Not without making a fuss. Okay. Well, I am stealthing. They should hopefully not have seen me. And then I will head back into the cafe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll let the other guys, when the waitresses are not there, I'll let the other guys know that actually there are possibly some vehicles out back where we could ambush one or get more information about where they live. Right now they're taking a smoke break, so I'm gonna go back and like
No,
15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Hmm.
Yep.
And when I go back,
Okay.
I want to take a look at their cars, basically.
Sure. So when you get back there, the smoke breaks over,
Okay.
and the cars are just like really, they're like smart cars.
Okay. So usually when you live in an apartment,
Mhm.
right? On the cars there should be some type of tag or something that
Yes.
says you belong there
Yeah.
and that you have
Yeah,
a certain
in the
parking
windshield,
space.
there's like hangy things. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And does it tell me like is there a pattern like they're all from a certain residential block or anything?
Yeah.
What residential block are they from?
A residential block that you'll be able to identify.
Okay, so you're not telling me you're not going to tell me?
Oh God, I can't world build that quickly.
All right. So anyway, okay. So
There's a residential block. We know which
Uh,
one.
yes, we
God,
know which
the Da
residential
Vinci
block,
block,
This is
whatever.
one of the rare moments where the character knows more than the players.
Yeah, yeah.
and most of these people live there. Like all the cars that I'm seeing, they're all from the Da Vinci block.
Yeah, sure. We'll call it the Da Vinci block.
Sure.
The
Okay.
Vinci block.
It wouldn't be
'Cause they're smart.
I wouldn't be that lucky. They don't actually have their apartment numbers, like which
No,
apartment they live in. Okay.
It's just toll access.
Interesting. Is it possible for someone to hide in the back of this car?
Yes.
Oh, okay. They have an actual trunk this time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Imagine like a Kia Cerato or something.
Okay. So how much time has passed by?
Since you started this little investigation, in total, out of your 45 minutes, probably 35.
Oof. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have any breaking and entering skills, I don't think. Hold on, let me take a look. How about you? I'll go back very quickly to the cafe and
Sprinting back into the cafe is like, can you open a car door that's locked and I don't have the keys?
anybody?
What do we use? What skill do we use that for? Oh, lockpick, right. But I don't have any skills in lockpicking. But that's why we have lockbreaker here.
Exactly.
But we don't want them to know that there's someone who broke into their car. He does it a little bluntly. Let's say.
What are we stealing? Are we stealing the car or are we stealing their address?
We're gonna have to get our hands on one of their tags. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
when it's four, there's gonna be a bunch of people walking out, right?
Right. Exactly. So, how are we gonna? Well, we know they live in the Da Vinci block. We could just go there and then break into one of their rooms, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
And kill them, take their thing. Or I could try doing it in the car, like before. We'll pick a random car. I could try killing him before he even gets the car started or whatever.
Judo chop the neck.
Judo chop.
Yeah, you could hide inside one of the cars.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And do that behind you ghost reveal.
I would just like get my freaking vibroblade and just shove it through the front seat of the car, basically. That would work, right?
Yeah. So we'll just wait somewhere away from the parking lot where we can see you. And we'll just wait for the crowd to come out. I'm guessing one of them will like one of them would not like to be in carpool.
Oh, that's another
Carpool's
thing. They could
losers.
carpool.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Okay, you know what? We know where they're living. They're living in the Da Vinci block. Let's just go there and fucking set up an ambush. Break into one of their apartments and just steal their key or something. Should be easier that way.
If what if the locks are digital? Then we'll have to know what the Da Vinci Code is.
You son of a bitch. No, don't look so proud of yourself.
Yeah.
That was like a Dave drinking game.
Oh,
Drink for
man.
every pun he makes.
You can tell he's been sitting on this one for the last 5 minutes.
Why do you think he suggested the Da Vinci building?
I didn't suggest it. I rolled with it.
I believe it was William that created the Da Vinci building. I think.
It was a perfect setup.
Dave implanted the idea in my mind. He said I go into the room, and Da Vinci invented helicopters, and you wanted helicopters. It's
There you
secret
go.
code.
The secret
Okay.
Da Vinci Code.
Okay, I think it's
No.
easier. I think it's easier for us to enter an apartment building than entering the R&D as security.
Yes.
So I think I will agree to waiting at the apartment building.
One thing before my time is up. Can I try opening the doors of the cars? Are there any that have been left unlocked?
I feel so safe
Unfortunately,
in this factory.
unfortunately, these eggheads are not as dumb as the security, and they keep their things locked.
Okay. I had to try.
Yeah,
No,
you're
absolutely.
dealing with
Actually,
a
you
different
know what? If
caliber
there's
of
any
person
kind of
here.
passcode, I'll try 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a passcode too.
Meh, meh.
All right, so yeah, we'll wait at the Da Vinci building, and we'll have to jump one of them.
Cool. So, your opportunity is going to come. There's going to be a young woman excitedly talking about her engagement. And she's all alone, walking next to some bushes.
And Mark shoots her in the face
Oh my god!
You're shooting her?
with a
I think-
sniper rifle.
I think a gunshot would.
Oh, it's not like a silence rifle. Okay, fine.
It's a
Silencers don't work that way.
Ah, too bad.
Silence. No. You'll wake up you'll wake up every building. Especially since he just bought the Murder Them Dead 400.
Okay, well then, there is no coup
I
de
was
grace in this
expecting
game,
a
is there?
vibro blade in the
A
ribs.
vibro
Yeah,
blade
that's
or
what
a-
I'm
or
gonna
a
do. I'm gonna
professional
stock
face,
up and
or a nice stab of the old
stealth up
old
and
rush.
yeah, kill her.
Yeah.
Basically,
Give her the good old Jack the Ripper.
yeah, basically. So
She's all excited about her engagement. You're like,
Yeah,
I got an engagement gift for you.
you know, they've got they're gonna have a party with pink napkins and
do you want me to roll anything for this, or
Roll a heartless check. Wow.
Yeah, roll cool, because this is really uncool
Cool?
to kill her. Yeah.
no stealth,
Uh,
no weapon
uh,
usage, just cool?
You're not weapon usage. How heartless can you be for weapon stabbing?
God damn it. Oh, actually, you know what? I have a 4 in cool, so fuck you. Okay, so sorry. Rolling my stat is success die, right? I have a
Right, plus
4.
ranks.
I don't
So
have ranks
4.
in cool, right? I have
Oh no, you don't.
stats in
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
So I have
stats and
4
cool.
stats.
Four stats.
So is that just 4?
I believe it's just 4,
Okay.
as far as the book is concerned.
So there's no extra die here or anything.
Yeah, the book isn't clear, but I think you just substitute in without the extra die.
Well, that sucked. 8, 5. I have a plus 4.
You know, it could have looked cooler.
Can I use one
Instead
of my
of like
luck
a-
points here
Yeah,
to
sure,
redo
use
it? Is it
use a
redoing
luck
it
thing.
or something?
I think it's re-rolling something. Yeah,
Okay, so re-roll the entire thing, I guess.
just re-roll it.
That's slightly better. That's now an
Okay. Well,
9.
it's less
10.
like Barney the dinosaur
I have
jumping out of a hedge.
Okay. Yay!
Surprise! the best worst horror movie.
I freaking have a plus 7 bonus to
villain
stealth.
ever.
I can't believe you made me roll cool instead. God damn it. Should have been stealth. I would have been awesome at stealth.
That would have been incredible, but this is so much more worth it.
Speaking of what you just said about the awful like movie or whatever, did you know they're
Mhm.
coming out? And I'm not actually joking. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a slasher film type
God,
thing.
no.
What?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Winnie
I saw the
the
trailer.
Pooh, basically Winnie the Pooh was like abandoned by Christopher Robbins, and
Yeah. Coming
it's
for
like a
revenge.
dark movie.
That's actually horrifying.
I have to
It
look
looks
that
like
up
it.
right now.
I haven't
That
watched.
can't be true.
It's called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh
It's
my
coming out, I think,
God.
next year.
I that's
I
a
haven't
bit
watched.
much.
I haven't watched the
Oh.
trailer yet, but
It's like one of the first things that pops up when I press Winnie.
it's creepy. It's creepy.
that is actually horrible.
Winnie the Pooh no longer looks like Winnie the Pooh, even. Like,
Nope.
not even
Nah.
similar.
That would be
Nope.
like Teletubbies go do a school shooting, you know?
Oh my
Winnie the
God.
Pooh, Blood and Honey sees Piglet and Pooh embark on a twisted rampage after being abandoned by their friend Christopher Robin.
You know what,
Uh,
Eeyore? You're just a letdown.
This is just wrong. I mean,
I know. I wasn't joking.
Eeyore's like, I wanna die, and he fucking hangs himself.
there's an actual trailer for this too. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm not watching this right now.
I'm not going down that road.
No, I refuse.
This is one thing that will remain pure for me. I am not.
You're not going down that honey hole.
No. No. Bad.
Okay,
Bad,
and
Dave.
on with the story. What's happening next? We've killed her. We're taking her
Killed her, you've got
card.
her access card.
Yes, and
You're
then
hiding her in the bushes.
yes, and then we go back to the
You go
R&D
back,
department. We open
and
the doors.
You go inside, and there's foyer, the corridor, and elevators.
Go up the elevators.
Go down the elevators.
Oh, go down the elevators. Okay.
And the floors have like keys to them. There's like weapons, medicine, biological.
Interesting.
We're looking for a certain type of armor, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe weapons.
Weapons. Yeah.
So, coming out into the weapons, there's each room, kind of like a fishbowl room. It's like door, wall, but observation window. And they've got like there's signage, and you do get to Helldiver, and it's a pretty awesome looking kit of power armor.
Can we bring it with us, or do we have to wear it?
It would be very heavy to carry.
Shit.
Nigh on impossible.
Well, you're wearing it. Go ahead, Rother. It'll keep you safe.
I don't know what else to do. Yes.
I'm assuming that we're gonna have
fat bullet in them.
I'm assuming that you're gonna need it the most anyway for what's gonna be coming up next, probably.
So you step in, and
the question is, how do we get out?
Adjusts to you, and it's got the 17mm cannons like underneath your wrists.
Oh. Are there any other experimental weapons and stuff in this room besides the Helldiver?
Not this room.
God damn it.
This room is just Helldiver.
What's the other room? You said medicine?
There is medicine.
And bio something.
And biological.
Biological.
Can we look into these rooms?
The biological one, there is a jacked pit bull in a cage.
Ooh, don't want that one.
And medical, there is it's like a case of syringes.
Hey, Frother.
And they're simply labeled combat stimulant.
Oh, interesting. That sounds like a job for a certain someone in our group.
Well, it's in the case, so we'll take those.
Yeah, we'll take them. They're in a case, so what the hell? Maybe we'll get bonuses for stealing other stuff.
Yeah.
And then
we're gonna need you guys. I have no problem injecting this stuff, but you guys are gonna need to suck it up and do it too to get out of here. I have a feeling. So
we could.
Well, we haven't been found out yet. Let's get into our Jeep and start heading towards the chopper bay.
Jesus Christ.
can I? Will I be able to fit in? Like, how big is this armor?
Unfortunately not. You're not going to fit.
You just sit on the roof.
I'll like hang off. Yeah, like I'll kind of like what I'll do is I'll like put one foot on the thing and like hang off. Although
Sure.
watch
It's
the
nighttime.
weights.
He
It
can
is nighttime.
literally, I'm guessing it's like power armor, right?
It's essentially, imagine a space marine.
So he could basically cave in the roof and make a little, hole for
But
himself.
but is it gonna be?
No, he
too
can
heavy
literally
for the
just like
vehicle?
do this and like pinch into the metal.
Okay, well, there you go.
He can just,
He's
like,
on the roof.
like Terminator hand on the side of a panel van.
Okay, as long as it's not too heavy for the vehicle, I'm fine
Well,
with that.
the wheels are like just, it's like the suspension's tilted and it's like the wheels are just on the ground on the other side.
Okay. Now I'm
Don't
going to
no
get
one's
out my
lift very
gun.
hard.
No one's hiding underneath the car this time.
Yeah. Now I'm taking out my gun and we're going to get ready for a firefight because this is where it's headed pretty much. There's no way people are going to see
suspicious
this
as
big ass
fuck.
frother in the experimental armor and not go, holy shit, and start
like,
shooting.
While we're like kind of going this way, like, do I know how to use this thing? Do I
Just
Oh yeah,
press the
it's
trigger, man.
like it's
basically just like a trigger at my fingers?
yeah,
and then...
it's basically it's a trigger inside the gauntlet.
Okay.
So
Here we
yeah,
go.
while you're driving, another jeep's gonna come up and it's going to like stop you and be
Nope,
like,
nope,
"What the
nope, nope,
fuck is
nope,
going
nope,
on?"
nope, nope, no stoppage. No
You're not
stopping.
stopping.
We're just firing immediately.
They're gonna be like,
Jeep in front of
"Hey!"
us, brrr, like this,
Oh, jeez.
basically.
And then it's not even going to take 10 seconds and sirens are going to start going
Oh,
off.
of course.
And there'll
Yeah.
be flashing lights and like searchlights are going to light up the sky.
Here's a question, actually.
Mhm.
If this armor is so heavy, will he be able to fit in the chopper with it?
Will you be able to fly out with the point defense?
What was our exit strategy? What did Slay say?
I don't think we had one.
No, I mean, Slay must have had something going on, some plan, right?
BPN says exploitation will take the form of procuring and escaping. So the exit strategy was escape.
So we have to
You
take out
fuckers.
Stealth escape?
Oh, there ain't no stealth escape on this.
This
None.
is the rub.
We're gonna have to either try to take out the point defense or
Okay.
Well, I did recall that they did say like they have choppers and they're like kill copters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these are military grade.
Oh yeah, no,
choppers.
this is like real. This is real shit. This isn't
Yeah.
your third eye news chopper with a camera.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute, hold on.
We're flying a Black Hawk. Here.
We're completely on a different planet.
Yes.
A chopper
Yeah.
won't do it. We need something that'll go into space to escape.
well, yes. Once we'll like fully escape. Yeah, chopper will get us out of the compound possibly, but
They're going to be
until we're
like following us all the way there. Like, we've got some high level tech. It's not like they're going to stop coming after us after we've cleared the compound.
no.
So
So,
we need
are you
something that will go
you looking
into
for rockets
space,
now?
basically.
So
Have we seen anything that will go into space while we're...
there's no spaceport here.
What the fuck? So Slay just basically literally said, hey, escape on your own. Somehow, even though there's no spaceport or no way to actually procure a vehicle that will lift you off the planet.
Yeah, you're not getting off the planet tonight right this second.
We might as well not go for the chopper. What's the point?
So just
Well,
drive our way out.
We can
Well,
try to drive
there
our
are
way
machine
out.
guns that are pointed to us, like, on that bridge or something, right?
You are already registered with the car. Is you already declared your entrance.
You're right.
Mhm.
So they won't shoot us?
Well, it's just worth bearing in mind that maybe.
I feel much better if, we took out those machine guns before going onto that bridge. But, I mean, like,
would be helpful.
is there a point to even getting the chopper?
It'll get us out of here faster if the point defense doesn't take us down.
Right.
Mhm.
But,
We'll have a better chance to take out the point defense with the chopper than taking the point defense out with just a car.
sure, let's go
Yeah.
for the
Now-
chopper then. Next question. Who can drive the
can fly the-
chopper?
Chopper, yeah.
You just got flying.
I have drive military. I don't know if that counts.
Ooh.
That's it. That'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was the one I had a lot of fun with the last mission.
Chopper it is. We actually have a pilot. Good luck with that. Here we go. Okay. We're guns blazing all the way there, I guess. I mean, it's too late now. What were we like? The Jeep stopped in front of us. What were we gonna say to convince them that this is all legit? Hey, we're just taking out the experimental armor for a spin. Whatever. Don't mind us. No, it's better to just shoot them dead as soon as we saw them. Let's go.
Okay. So with Dave and the experimental power armor, the the toll gate at the helicopter thing, they're not going to be a problem. It's gonna,
Could Dave
it's gonna,
potentially kill
kill-
everybody in this factory with the experimental armor? Is he that
If-
powerful?
if the bullets held out, there is the potential. It's got a fucking big machine gun on it.
So
You want to try
we are-
taking over the factory? We'd probably live longer. I mean,
We can-
honestly,
I
with
think-
Dave and his machine gun arms, basically, right? Plus the fact that it's got to be really tough armor. I think he can actually do it and take out most of the factory.
I think we should probably still try to get out of here, but taking them out while we go type thing. But I don't know.
You have to also remember
Yeah.
that actually a lot of the factory, a lot of this area must be actually civilians too, right? They
Yeah.
had researchers, they had people in cafes, right? It's not like you'd actually have to kill every single person here.
No.
Either way, higher ground is always better. Yeah, let's continue going for the chopper.
Sure thing.
If we approach, as we're approaching anyone in a vehicle, I guess we're gonna mow them down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think we need to get too stuck into the weeds of doing that.
No
It's,
rolling for damage? No rolling for destruction? What?
Yeah, sure. Roll for destruction of property. So let's go, Mr. Rain Pain Train.
All right. So what do I roll for this thing?
Good question.
Is it a rifle?
It is heavy weapons.
Which I'm guessing has nothing in.
Let me check here.
I don't see a heavy weapons thing.
Is there another heavy weapons thing? I assumed there
There's-
was when I came up with the idea for this thing.
Technical
not-
weapons.
This is not actually in the book. Technical weapons, I guess,
There's that. There
would be a
is
close fit.
rifle.
Isn't he literally just pointing to what
Yeah,
he wants
he
to
was just-
kill?
Pointing, clicking. So I guess it's not exactly a rifle.
So if
Yeah,
it's just
I'll take rifle. Sure.
rifle.
You are the gun. Your arm is the gun.
All right. Well, I don't have any ranks in that, so +1 on my dex. So is it just 1 and 1 then?
I think it's just 1 and 1.
You're just basically going for as much damage as possible. I don't think it matters if you actually hit it or not, because something will hit it. It's a fucking machine gun, for God's sakes.
So I mean, I only have a +1 with my dex.
Okay.
so-
So not as much murder as you'd hope for, but
I basically start shooting. I'm like,
like, a car's not gonna. No one's gonna really want to fuck with you.
yeah.
Like, no one's really sure what the hell is going on. So you've got a helicopter. And now I need a military drive to fly.
All right. So my military is 1 rank, so that means I'll have on success die 1 rank and +1. And my modifier is +4. Decent.
It's decent. Hey.
Not as good.
No,
That's a
success die.
7.
Thematically, we're gonna say, maybe it's because you've got this, like Range Rover's worth of armor in the helicopter with you. So you're taking off a bit squiffy.
Yeah,
Right.
and I have my arms at the side going.
And
It's like
when you
blowing
get to
off.
an altitude that could clear the wall, you hear the same voice over the radio. Identify occupants. You have 30 seconds to comply.
Can I start
say the same
shooting
name.
at those things?
I'll start shooting
No,
at it, but
it's-
we'll still say the
oh.
same names. I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
they might not be authorized, but I mean, it's the
Right.
only names we
Yeah,
have.
sure.
You
Yeah.
are correct. Names not authorized for helicopter terminating.
So I said I would start shooting, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I would like
you
to
start
start shooting the machine guns, basically.
But it's hopeless, man. There's too many of them. It's just a gun. There's no people, and the helicopter's gonna Black Hawk down. It's gonna
What I wait? Shouldn't he get to evade or like avoid or?
not here.
Damn it!
You would have
What
to
did I
roll a
say?
20
What did
on
I
your
say about the
10-sided
car?
dice.
God damn it! Okay.
And amongst the wreckage, you guys lay, I guess, the armor dented and bented, completely unsanitized Casper, and jeeps are going to slowly surround your position, and men with guns are going to get out and point them at you.
Well,
you're
I'm
going
gonna
to
go
be-
down in a blaze of glory. So I have 6 grenades, yes,
Yes.
and I'm gonna just go boom, like this, basically. I surrender.
And I'm just gonna.
I'm
I'm
just
just
6
gonna.
grenades.
As I'm laying there, I'm just gonna start firing as he
You're
does
just
that.
gonna sweep them. So as you throw your arms up, you're gonna
Oh, wait.
peppered with bullets.
As I'm
yeah?
about to do that, I go.
Mhm.
Turn on my camera. Turn on my camera.
And there's this final spray. You throw up your arms and you just get peppered by guns. Mark, probably lying on the ground, crawling out the helicopter, gets ended just as protocol. And this is where the story of PTSD ends.
With PTSD.
PTSD.
Yeah.
With death.
Well, yeah, I've pretty much figured we were gonna die. There was
The
just,
ultimate
there was just no way we were gonna get out of that alive. At least
Oh,
it
I
was
mean-
a very cinematic ending, though. I think.
a very fitting ending.
Yeah.
It's all slow motion.
The whole you're having the whole Call of Duty moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got peppered with bullets, but I know I got some of them. Like 6
Oh,
grenades
absolutely. When the
going
grenades
off.
came back down, and you would have cleaned out a good number of them.
Exactly. All right, so yeah, that's it for this playthrough. If you've been watching the playthrough, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you later. Bye-bye.